a good morning, and it is the end of the week. So what we need to ask ourselves is, you reflect now that the week has ended, from Monday, Tuesday up to today, whom I'd like to welcome to speak with you for a few minutes, and then he will follow up with the Form 4s immediately after this assembly. He will introduce himself. Welcome.
Good morning, school. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, my name is Wabogoa Kamau. I'm a motivational speaker, team building coach, a CEO of the Kenya Digital Principal Platform, and your principal is a member. So when we are out there, I'm the boss of your principal, but when we are here, she's my boss. Please clap to her. The other thing about myself is that I have a higher qualification than all that I've told you. Do you want to know it? The highest qualification I have is that I'm married to one wife, and my wife is a female. It is good for you to know that. And I'm also blessed with 3 kids, 2 girls, and I see girls are doing very well here. Boys, mko wapi? Oh, Popande. And I'm also blessed with a son. And I got those 3 kids in only 4 years. So I'm a hard-working Kenyan. And so this morning, I have niko na ujumbe kidogo nataka kuelezea. When I got those 3 kids very fast, I did some research in all hospitals, particularly maternity hospitals. I consulted doctors, specifically the gynecologist. Unajua gynecologist? Hao wanaitwa na Kiswahili nini? Wanaitwa? Wakunga. Hello? Wanaitwa wakunga. And I discovered something in all hospitals, those maternity hospitals I went, that no woman has ever given birth to a success or failure. Yaani hakuna mtoto alizaliwa daktari anaangalia sura, anasema haka kanakaa ni kajinga, weka hapo. Haka ni kerevu, weka pande hii. Wote walizaliwa walikuwa is either a boy or a girl. Just like you. Tunaelewana? Then I read the newspaper, Nation newspaper, that page of death and funeral announcements. I realized that these boys and girls who are born the same, when they die with very big titles. Some died as Professor George Saitoti. He was once a boy like you. Hello? But he died as a professor of mathematics from Kajiado. Others, Wangare Madai. She was a girl like you. But when she died, in the newspaper, she was a professor and a Nobel laureate. And many have died with very big titles. Those are a few that I've mentioned. Even before I finished, I saw some 20 years ago, before all of you were born, there was a report in the newspaper, breaking news, shot dead. Wanogo, Washosho, Madheri, Osama bin Laden. They died as terrorists and thieves and robbers. Hello? So umesikia hiyo majina Wanogo, Washosho. They were top robbers in Kenya. And that prompted me to ask myself, how come that we are all born the same? Unaelewana? Yaani tumezaliwa sawa, lakini wakati wa kufa wengine wanakufa kwa majambazi, wezi, matajiri, businessman. Hello? I also realized recently we lost Mzee Olemoya. I don't know if you know him. He was once the chairman of Kajiado County Council. But he was born a boy like us. So I asked myself, how come that these things happen? Have you ever taken time to think about it? You are born the same, and between your your birth, and what you are doing here, what do you want to become? Have you ever asked yourself what you want to become? Ushai kujiuliza unataka kuwa nani? Hello? That's what I've come to tell you, and this one will motivate you and it will give you hope. What I discovered, for you to answer that question, you must understand what is life. Have you taken time and asked yourself, what is life? I went to another school and asked students, what is life? Moja akaniambia life ni maisha. Mwingine akaniambia life ni ngumu. Sijui kwako wewe, what is life, my friend? I like the way you are smiling. What is life? Maisha ni nini kwako? Naam? Yes, please give him a clap. Amesema God, and I agree with you 100%. How about you? Equals to h squared over c. I hope you agree with me. If you don't understand, you don't say no. You say explain. Oh, I explain. It is m squared, meaning you are born in a maternity hospital. That is m. When you die, you are taken in a mortuary. That is another m. So that is m squared. And over c. C stands for choices. The choices you make between maternity and mortuary. If you make good choices, you go to the first H, heaven. If you make bad choices, like Wanovo and Washosho, you go to the other H, which is hell. Now, do you agree with me that life is about choices between maternity and mortuary? The choices you make in between will determine who you become. How do you make choices? You make choices by thinking. In Kisumu City, I go everywhere in Kenya, and in Kisumu City, they say that a fish will swim with its head, and when it starts to rot, it rots from the head. Ushawahi kusikia hiyo? Yaani ukitaka kula samaki mzuri, unanukia kichwa. Kama kichwa inanuka, huyo samaki wote ananuka. Tumeelewana? Even for you, the moment you stop thinking, you start thinking. Yaani ukiacha kufikiria unaanza kunuka. Tunaelewana? And if you want to make a good choice, you must think. But researchers reveal something very funny, that only 5% of us think in the whole world. Imagine, 5%. 15% of us think that they are thinking. Wanafikiria kwamba wanafikiria. And 80% do not think. Wase, unajua ujinga ni nini? Ujinga ni mzazi kuuza ng'ombe, apeleke ng'ombe ingine shule. Hello? Sababu ng'ombe afikiri. You are here for 4 years, for a season and a reason. And then you waste all that 4 years. Ng'ombe huwa hana wakati rasmi wa kuzaa, anazaa wakati wowote. Unaelewana? Si nyinyi wengine mnafunga ng'ombe? Ng'ombe anazaa wakati wowote. Na ng'ombe anazalisha wakati wowote, si kweli? But we are human beings, sisi kama ng'ombe. Lazima tuwe na mikakati na mipango. And everything grows. Even these flowers, trees, animals, they grow. Even human beings grow. But our growth is determined by our thinking. So growing up is mandatory. But growing up and maturing, it will call for an organized way of thinking. Tunaelewana? So I have some 5 tips that I want to tell you this morning that will help us as we try to grow. We grow in a strategic way. Tunaelewana? And these are the things I tell my kids at home, because I have girls. I tell my daughters that where to get a best husband. Can I also tell you at this time where you can get a good husband? I will do that for free. The best husband you can get, girls. Hello? And you need to get him very fast from today. That husband is called education. Hello? With education, umesikia vile nimesema? Education. Hii masomo mnasoma ndio husband mzuri. Kwa nini? Because with this education, Nelson Mandela said education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. When you get this education, you become a career woman. When you become a career woman, you get get a job. When you get a job, your life will be good. But if you don't get this education and get a career and become somebody, utagojea tu kuolewa. Na nimeenda boma nyingi nikaona wale watu ambao kina mama hawajasoma, wakiolewa huwa wanakosana na bwana yako anakufukuza. Unaambiwa enda kwenyu, unachukua watoto, ukifika kwa gate unapiga about turn. Unasema isipokuwa ni hao watoto ningeenda. Lakini sio kwamba ni watoto wanafanya usiende, ni kwa sababu hauna pesa, hauna fees ya kuwalipia, hauna nini. But if you become a career woman, bwana yako ananunua gari kama ni Mercedes na unanunua V8. Unaelewana? Akikufukuza Kileleshwa unahamia Lavington. Tunaelewana? That is why I'm telling you at this particular time you need to work hard and get married with education. Tumeelewana? For you boys, I also have a message for you because I talk to my sons. And I tell my sons that all the girls you see around, the most beautiful ones, even the ones who are born again and they sing in church choir, all those girls would want to be married by a man driving a good car. You even wonder if they were baptized by petrol. That's why they like these cars. But the truth of the matter is, wewe kuwa mwanaume lazima ufanye bidii. Tunaelewana? You have even a bigger responsibility. I tell my son, mwanaume ni wallet. Sura wanavumilia. Ama namna gani? Si ndio? The other thing I also tell my son. Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Can I tell you what I tell my son? I tell my son that for him to succeed, he must have a vision. Tunaelewana? Uwe na maono. You close your eyes and see yourself in the next 10 years where you want to be. And as I tell my son to have a vision, I remind my daughters that never leave a man with a vision for a man with a television. Because if you leave a man with a vision for a man with a television, you will soon watch that man with a vision in your husband's television. Umesikia sasa hiyo? Nirudie. Never leave a man with a vision for a man with a television. Because if you leave that man with a vision for a man with a television, you soon watch that man with a vision in your husband's television. Men are not judged by television, but the vision they have, not the money they have now. If you have more money than a vision, you soon become poor. But if you have a big vision than the money you have, you will still become rich. Naelewana? So you need to have a vision, and that vision is where your heart should be. I was reading this morning another book, and it says that men follow where their values are. Men follow where their values are. If I mention a name, you tell me where you find that person. Uhuru Kenyatta, unampata wapi? Kwa nini? His heart is in State House. He's the president of Kenya. If I talk about James Mwangi, unampata wapi? James Mwangi. Nani anajua huyo ni wapi? Yeah? James Mwangi. Yeah? Yeah? Nani anajua ni mpeza wapi? James Mwangi. 500. Angalieni James Mwangi. Haya. Yes, kuja sema. Very good. Very good. Amejaribu sana. Pigieni moja. Umebakisha kidogo ujue. Thank you very much. Very good. I like your courage. But James Mwangi, ukisikia James Mwangi wakati mwingine unakumbuka Equity Bank. He's the CEO of Equity Bank. Kwa hivyo lazima umkuwe na information hapa. Hello? Hiyo ni kidogo. Ukisikia nani mwingine, ukisikia mtu kama Olelenku ako wapi? Ni governor wa? Yes. And that's why he's in the Kajiado headquarters, governor's office, because his heart is there. If you want to become whatever you want to become, your heart should be in education right now. Somebody said that education is a gun that can shoot troubles of the world. And that is exactly why you are here. The government of Kenya is paying a lot of money for you. Hata ile nadhani mnaambiwa school fees, hata si kama school fees. Nadhani ni ya chakula, si ndio? Ile ambayo mnakula, si ndio? Shule inalipwa na serikali, si ndio? Why? Serikali ni mjinga ikisema mkuje shule muache kuchunga ng'ombe, muache kuchunga mbuzi. Because they know it is with this education you become somebody. One of the things that has helped me become what I am today is because of communication. Nasikia kuna wengine hapa wanataka tu kuongea Kimasai, lugha ya nyumbani. Hello? And we are teaching you to become international. Semeni international. Yes, if I talk to my mother tongue hapa, unafikiria mtanielewa nyote? That's why I know Kiswahili na Kizungu. Those are languages that can help me communicate in a bigger audience. And that's why this education you are taught these languages, you are taught biology, you are taught chemistry, so that you can even help yourself using those subjects. Don't see that as if you have been given a burden. Sio mzigo mnawekelewa. Tunaelewana? Hiyo mnapewa yote, lengo lake ni ukue binadamu wa maana maisha ya baadaye. Tunaelewana? So without wasting time, I want to give you 5 tips that will help you succeed well. Number 1, if you want to succeed, they say that you must avoid stupidity. Can you tell your neighbor, acha ujinga nani, kama unataka kusucceed? It has been discovered ujinga ni nini. Niwaelezee ujinga ni gani wanasema. One of the most stupid thing you can do at this particular time is engaging in poor boy-girl relationship that might lead to premarital sex. If you are a girl and you engage yourself carelessly, you become a mother even before you finish becoming a girl. Hello? Na stupidity inaanza tu kimchezo, anakuja anakuambia ati nikikuona silali. Na hiyo ofisi inalala mpaka mattress inaenda. Tunaelewana? Unadanganywa, usikubali kudanganywa. Vijana boys, you have heard of huduma namba. Mlipata huduma namba? Hiyo huduma namba ni hatari kwa usalama. Na kila mtu ako nayo Kenya mzima. Wakati unacheza na wasichana wa wenyewe, unasema wewe hautabeba mimba. Wakati huyu msichana atapata mimba yako hata kama uko form 2. Hello? Serikali imesema hakuna mtoto anazaliwa na osmosis. Akienda ataandika jina lako. Na hiyo huduma namba itakufuata hata miaka 20 ikiisha. You become a minister, you become a bank manager. Utakuwa ukikuta mshahara yako ni 200,000, 50,000 imeenda kwa mtoto wako. Ule ulizao kuwa form 2. Hello? You cannot run away from the government today. So usijidai hapo ati wewe unajua sana. Vile utapata watoto wengi, ndivyo utakuwa unaenda unaandikwa kazi ya mshahara ya 100,000, unakuta unadaiwa. Ndio haitoshi. Tunaelewana? Kwa hivyo lenga mahali unataka kwenda. Think about your career, don't think about kuharibia watu wengine maisha. Jambo lingine ambalo they discovered is stupidity na ni ujinga ni drugs. And this was explained very well by the late Mugabe. When Mugabe was asked, what is a cigarette? Akasema a cigarette is a pinch of tobacco rolled on a piece of paper. On one end there is fire. The other end, an idiot. So if you are smoking, you are an idiot because you are killing yourself. Unaelewana? Girls, I also have a present for you. I don't know if you have it, but these are 4 dresses girls are going to wear. The first one, school uniform. Second one, graduation gown. Semeni tutaenda university. Yes, third one, wezi kufika university, kaa hapa 4 years, kaa university vizuri. Alafu wakati wa kuolewa unaambiwa na jamaa, haki ya Mungu naweza kukuona. Unamwambia haki nione. Where awake. And the last one is a maternity dress. Usikue kama huyu msichana. Angalia huyu msichana anaruka kutoka kwa school uniform anaenda mpaka kwa maternity dress. Hello? Don't be like them. So come for this. And they also say, Mugabe, niwaambie quote ingine ya Mugabe. Wasichana. Mugabe once said that a very beautiful girl who does not use her brain well, her private parts surpass the most. So take care, girls. Number 2, if you want to succeed, you must be serious. Tell your neighbor, be serious. Yes, be serious in everything you do. Usifanye mambo kimchezo. Tunaelewana? Number 3, you must be disciplined. Without discipline, you don't succeed. With a lot of discipline, you achieve a lot. It is only with discipline that I'm standing in front of you. If I was not disciplined in school, I would not be where I am today. Tunaelewana? Discipline from school uniform, discipline from the language you use, heshima. Hello? Usione umekuwa mrefu ukafikiria umetoshana na walimu. Hata kama uko mrefu kuliko mwalimu, mwalimu ameona mbele kukuliko, ndio ni mwalimu wako. Tunaelewana? Heshima, discipline. Discipline will take you very far. You have been taught. This is not the first time you are hearing about that. And then number 4, you must work hard. God will bless the work of your hands. Usidanganywe. Ati form 4 there was a prayer day, uliomba, sasa unasema yote imeisha. Uliambiwa tutapita. Hamutapita kwa maombi tu. Ni mpaka mfanye kazi. Napenda mahali ya Biblia inasema God will bless the work of your hands. You cannot sleep as if you are competing with death and expect to succeed. Tunaelewana? You work hard. I remember recently I went to Mombasa and I saw something. Kwa choo moja huko Mombasa ilini challenge sana. I wish you read it. I wish I read it when I was a student like you. Unajua ilikuwa imeandikwa namna gani? Kwa choo. Niwaambie. Ilikuwa imeandikwa ungeatia bidii hivyo kimasomo ungekuwa mbali sana. And I think it is true. Nataka kupita mtihani, tieni bidii hivyo kimasomo. And finally, give yourself another chance. In everything you do, you give yourself another chance. Give yourself another chance. They say quitters never win. Winners never. Can you repeat that? Winners never quit. Winners never. And quitters never. Yes. Msifanye mambo kimchezo kama jamaa moja alizaliwa kimchezo. Tunaelewana? Akapelekwa shule, akasoma, akaanguka mtihani, akaanza kufanya vibarua, akakutana na msichana, akamsalimia, na yeye akasalimika, akaangusha mistari, akaoana, wakapata first born 17, akazeeka, akakuwa mgonjwa, akatibiwa, akakufa, akaenda kwa shetani. Ukifanya mambo kimchezo unaenda kwa shetani. Thank you very much. I hope mtafanya mambo. So from today mtafanya mambo. Sawa sawa.